Hi Aries, and welcome to your Tarot Love Messages. We're going to take a look at the messages that are coming in for you in relation to love and romance. As always guys, these messages are general, so please just keep that in mind. If you're after a personalized tarot reading with myself, feel free to reach out and inquire. I will list my email address just below the video here. So the reading here is intended for Aries Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and those cross-watching as well. We'll go ahead and give the cards a shuffle. We'll see what messages are being predicted for you this week here, Aries. Oh. Okay, Temperance, the Magician here. The Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, King of Swords, and the Seven of Cups here. Okay, so what's happening here for you? You've got Temperance here. There's a need for you to, I feel like, be a little bit patient with someone or a certain romantic situation. Things may be taking a little bit longer, maybe for the connection to develop or for the connection to build between you and your romantic energy here. For those of you that are single and haven't yet, you haven't met your soulmate or your soul partner here, I feel like the universe here, the cosmos, is asking for you to be a little bit patient here. You are in a very powerful manifestation mode here, especially with the Magician that's showed up in your tarot spread here. But just because things aren't happening for you right away or as soon as you want them to happen here, Aries, it doesn't mean that they're not going to happen for you at all. So they may not happen in your timeline is what I'm seeing, but I do feel like there is something here that's manifesting, or it's something that's happening for you here. I can sense that some of you may be somewhat frustrated. You feel as though it's not happening as soon enough, or you feel like there isn't, communication between you and a connecting energy, a connecting romantic energy. You feel like the connection here isn't being built here as quickly as you want it to. Temperance here reminds you to just be a little bit patient here. Okay, because I feel like the message that I get for you here, Aries, there are grander plans in store for you, much bigger than you've actually had in mind or you've actually had for yourself here. With the Magician, okay, I do feel like for a lot of you, I do feel like there is something or someone here manifesting. So for some of you, you are the manifester and you are trying to manifest a particular individual, particular energy into your life. It is working here, but just be careful, because sometimes, with the Seven of Cups, be careful what you wish for, because sometimes things look, from afar, they look like they're glistening with a lot of promises. I mean, and when you take a closer look at some of these chalices, not all of these chalices bear desirable gifts. So make sure that whatever it is that you're trying to manifest here, whether a certain person or a certain romantic situation, a connection, or anything else for that matter, like a job or anything that you're trying to manifest here, just make sure it's actually for your greater good and it is something you want. I feel like I'm compelled to give you, it's not a warning, I feel like it's more just putting it out there, I guess. Yeah, make sure whatever it is, like if it's a person you're wanting to attract, make sure that, this person is who, they say they are, or this situation, because sometimes things look, as I've mentioned earlier, that from a distance they can seem like they're glistening with promise, but up close, like the potential of something sometimes is far more inviting than the reality of it. So I guess that's all I'm trying to say is, make sure that whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, or, whether it's a person or a situation, make sure that it's as good as you think it is, basically. I'm also getting that for a lot of you, I feel like there is communication, or there is going to be communication here from an energy who I feel like has ghosted you, or someone whom you haven't spoke to in quite some time. So someone has fallen off your radar, will have a tendency to reach out and connect with you this week. But I do want you to know that I feel like this is an energy he or she is a fluctuating presence, okay? And I feel like, yes, they'll reach out, they'll communicate with you. You might even set up a date, or you might even get something going. However, don't hold your breath, Aries. I feel like this person will probably flee just as quickly as they show up in your life. So, especially with the appearance of the Magician and the Knight of Wands here. So yes, someone shows up or someone communicates here. I don't feel like it'll eventuate into a relationship. I don't feel like it's going to be something long-term or something consistent. I feel like this person has a fluctuating presence, and to be honest with you, I don't see them sticking around for very long. With the Eight of Pentacles, you'll have a chance to fix something this week here, so or in the coming weeks to come. I feel like maybe some of you need to either rectify a situation, or you need to salvage a situation, I'm getting, or some of you, I feel like you're at a point where don't throw it away, because this is salvageable. You also have to consider their point of view or their side of the story here. With the Eight of Pentacles, you know, there are two sides to the coin, two sides to a pentacle here. So before you go and cast judgment, or before you go and condemn this person or the situation, consider it from their point of view, or perhaps just from an entirely different angle. It's very likely that you might see something that you otherwise wouldn't have. Knight of Wands, I do get this energy. Some of you are going to feel like, because this is your energy, I feel like your emotions are going to be all over the place. It could have something to do with the planetaries, the planetary system here. But others of you, maybe you're going to be feeling a little, you're going to be left feeling a little bit scattered, purely because I feel like someone here who I mentioned has fallen off your radar, and someone whom I feel like you didn't expect to hear from this individual. Like, they've ghosted you, and I feel like you've made peace with it and you've moved on, and then all of a sudden they come back, and not only do they come back, but I suspect that this individual is going to resurface either memories that you're going to revisit, or you're going to be forced to revisit purely because this person is back and they're going to bring back those memories. They'll come flooding back in, or it's going to bring back those feelings associated with that point in time when they left you. So if they've ghosted you and you didn't get closure, maybe some of you, you felt like it might have been something you said or did. So some of you, I'm seeing that it's bringing back up feelings, not very good feelings as well. So just be careful who you let in into your life, because unfortunately some people don't always have the best intentions, and there are people out there who have a lack of empathy for other people's emotions, especially with the King of Swords here, right? Just be a little bit, be careful who you let into your life, and for that matter, who you open up to. Okay, and it's very likely that with the King of Swords here, I also see, and whether it's this situation or something completely different, I feel like you're going to have to judge a situation from a logical standpoint, okay? So there's something here that I feel like you have to leave your emotions aside, because your emotions feel like they're running rampant. You're emotionally scattered this week. And I don't know if it's because your energy is being influenced by another energy, or I don't know if it's something else that's going on within you, or I don't know if there is external influences here. Could be a multitude of things, right? But with the King of Swords, I'm getting that you will benefit from judging a situation or judging a person from a logical perspective, okay? From a logical perspective. So cast your emotions aside, because unfortunately they will veil your judgment here. Okay, you're going to have to make some sort of choice as well. I feel like some of you are, and this could be a choice to whether, you hold this person accountable in your life, or whether you decide to fix this. Okay, whether you decide this is something you want to work on, because I feel like maybe some of you, there's a repeat here, there's a pattern of repetition here, and some of you have been here before with this individual, but I feel like you're just going to have to make a choice, and it's this decision or choice that you're going to have to make here regarding a romantic interest or romantic situation, which I feel like, as I mentioned earlier, you'll do best making that decision from a logical standpoint, okay? So your emotions, unfortunately, might drown out any logic here to this decision. So it's best that you cast your emotions aside so that it doesn't veil or cloud your judgment, and you make a decision that makes sense to you, okay? That makes sense to you here. Alright guys, so that's all I have for you. Thank you as always for watching and listening. Please show your support by subscribing to this channel, liking, commenting, or sharing. I will be sharing with you more tarot love messages, so stay tuned. Thanks guys again. Bye for now.